Welcome to Black Cell Sports Talk. It's your boy Goody Good. Pledge allegiance to the nation. Hit that like and subscribe button if you're rocking with me. If not, you can walk the plank and go straight down to Davy Jones' locker. Let's get it.
Kato on the track.
Say you don't pay a running back. Well, look, Josh Jacobs is not every other running back. Okay, you want to bring up King Henry. King Henry is 29 years old. Nick Chubb, 27 years old. Alvin Kamara, 27 years old. Dalvin Cook, 27 years old. Mixon is about to be 27. Who else is a top running back? Saquon Barkley, 26, 27 years old. You know how old Josh Jacobs is today? He's 24 years old. We're talking about a 24-year-old running back that already has close to 5,000 yards. He's on a Hall of Fame path, you guys. Hall of Fame path. I'm not saying he's a Hall of Famer. I'm saying Josh Jacobs is on a Hall of Fame path. And to make it even more is we drafted him. We drafted him. He's one of the highest selling jerseys in the nation. And I'm tired of people saying you don't pay running backs. Look, that might be the case 9 out of 10 times you don't pay a running back top tier money. But when you look at the fact that we paid Hunter Renfrow $14 million, we paid Waller $15 million. He's the highest paid tight end. We paid Chandler Jones. We didn't draft Chandler Jones. We paid Chandler Jones $16 million, not knowing what he would bring to the team. We have leaned on Josh Jacobs not only 3 out of the last 4 years, being his rookie year, his second season we ran him into the ground. Even the year we made it to the playoffs, we probably wouldn't have made it, in my opinion, if it wasn't Josh Jacobs going beast down the stretch. You have to pay this man the bag. All right? Most running backs aren't Josh Jacobs. Most running backs don't come into the league averaging almost 5 yards a carry as a rookie. This is not a running back when he was in Alabama that was ran into the ground. He was splitting carries. He doesn't have a whole lot of, used tires on his feet, man. This is somebody that has plenty of tread left. He's still one of the youngest running backs in the league, and he's a superstar. He makes our offensive line look good most of the times because he doesn't go down the first hit. He has gotten better every single year catching the ball out of the backfield. So, for those that are squeamish about paying him $15, $16 million, I'm asking you guys why. Letting Josh Jacobs walk might save us like $7, $8 million. Paying Josh Jacobs a bag is paying him $6 to $8 million more than what he's getting paid right now. And if you don't think he's worth the extra $8 million that he's already getting paid right now, I'm gonna ask you, what else does he have to do? The man led the league in rushing last year. All right? And for the foreseeable future, there's no reason to think that he can't do that again. I actually think he'll get better with a better offensive guard here, or maybe a better right tackle here. It is shocking to me he doesn't have a deal yet. The longer we wait, the more we're going to have to pay the man. We can't wait until free agency and try to put the franchise tag on him. He already said hero turned villain. He's not going to play under the franchise tag, and why would he? If we would have signed him to his 5th-year option, he'd be getting paid more than the franchise tag. Z made a big mistake in not getting that 5th-year option, in my opinion. I thought he was more than worth it. That gives you 2 years with Josh Jacobs in the bag, 2 years that he has to go beast mode to earn his contract. But he had no complaints last year when you guys didn't give him the 5th-year option. He goes out and he balls out. He gets 1,600 plus yards rushing, adds another 300-400 receiving, adds plenty of touchdowns. All the stats show when this man gets 100 yards, we're most likely going to win the game. I just feel like the priorities are mixed up right now. And everybody's more, in tune with the Aaron Rodgers or which quarterback we're going to bring in. And we'll talk about that in another segment. But I want you guys to think about this. If Josh Jacobs is not the running back and we allow him to walk because we wouldn't get anything for him, if he doesn't accept the franchise tag and he decides to sit out, we probably wouldn't get much in return for Josh Jacobs. Not a fair value for him. All right? The question is who's going to take over? Who's going to take over for Josh Jacobs? Did you guys see Zamir White run the ball last year? He has no vision. Zamir White is not going to all of a sudden become the leading rusher overnight. You guys want to talk about rookies like the guy we put on the practice squads and the cat that got hurt, what's his name? Like, those dudes aren't going to come in and be Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs is a top 3 running back in the whole entire NFL. So I'm tired of people saying, oh, we could draft. Why would we use a high draft pick, a 2nd or 3rd rounder for a running back? Yeah, man, so I don't get it. I mean, if it was up to me, I'm giving Josh Jacobs a 2 to 4 year deal with around $14 to $15 million a year. That's what he deserves. That's what he's worth to our team. Now, he may not be worth that to everybody else's team, but to our team, he is worth the 14 to 16 million a year. Kind of like Draymond Green for the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? Draymond Green for the Warriors may not be worth a max contract to a different team, but to us, you take Draymond Green off of our team, and we're not a very good team. Just like I believe if we get rid of Josh Jacobs or let him walk and try to replace him with somebody else, you guys are in for a rude awakening thinking a different running back is going to be able to just come in and automatically do what Josh Jacobs does. You guys are forgetting we spent the 1st round draft pick on Josh Jacobs because he's one of those running backs. He's one of those dudes. Let's stop discrediting Josh Jacobs as not being elite. The guy is elite. So if he's elite at his position, he's obviously top 5. I don't know anybody in the NFL that knows the NFL, watches football, that could look at the running backs right now and say after the season that Josh Jacobs just had that he's not a top 5 running back at the least. You got King Henry was the best running back in the league, but he has fallen off due to injuries. So I would say Nick Chubb is up there. McCaffrey is up there. Who else you going to say? Saquon Barkley. Josh Jacobs is right there in that conversation as being the top 5 back. To me, he's top 3. Okay? So pay the man. If you guys disagree with paying the running back, comment down below. If you guys feel like one of the youngsters, whether it's Zamir White or Brown, could take over and do what Josh Jacobs do, I don't think that they're not ready. They're not ready. They're just not ready. It's not that I don't like them. They're not ready to take over the workload that Josh Jacobs was doing. Josh Jacobs was not splitting the time with running backs like a regular Patriot system would do. And it's because Josh McDaniels is like, dude, last time I had a running back like this was when? I think maybe Corey Dillon. Was he the offensive quarterback then? With Corey Dillon? But the Patriots never had a workhorse back like that. Like, you don't get rid of workhorse running backs like that. You just don't. So, until next time, Black Shells, I'm out. Holla.